everyone, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we're going to clean up the craft room. It has gotten a little bit chaotic in there, and with the change of seasons, I like to make sure to go through the house and give everything a good refresh and make it feel nice and clean and tidy, and that way I can be as productive as possible. I'm one of those people that have a hard time accomplishing things when there's a lot of mess around me. So first we do that, and then we're going to give the kitchen, the pantry, and the fridge a good clean out and get rid of anything that's too expired. And we also scrub down the whole fridge, and I cut out of the video a bit there. I have to get my husband to come in and help me with that, taking all the shelves out, because it's one of those things like you look at something every day but you don't really see it. And so on this day I saw the mess inside the fridge, and I realized that all of the shelves needed to come out and they needed to be deep cleaned. So I got my husband to help me with that, and then I was able to complete the fridge clean out, and it is so pristine now. It's like a brand new fridge, so that's very exciting. We also go through the pantry. There was a few things that needed to be tossed out, but for the most part, everything was looking pretty good in there. I just reorganized it. I also give you guys a pantry tour of all of our home canned food, which is so exciting for me. I just love that I have started this hobby. And yeah, and then at the end of the video, I make a new curtain for my pantry shelf, which I have talked about in a couple videos here now. So I feel good. Things are starting to come together in the house, and yeah, I feel like I'm ready to accomplish new things for the new season. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Check it out. There's not going to be too much narration throughout, so I thought I'd just do a good explanation here at the beginning for you. Okay, here's a home canned pantry tour. We're gonna start from the top. We have salsa and barbecue sauce. This is the apple juice that we made in a previous video. Some apple pie filling, and then we have broth here. It's veggie broth, a beef bone broth, and chicken stock. And then on this shelf is all fruit. We have peach slices, pears and syrup. We have some pear sauce. There's one apple pie filling left from last year, and then a peach butter. Lime juice. I did do a batch of spiced apple juice and spiced apple sauce, and that just has all of the yummy like apple cider flavors in there. And then check out this beautiful peach juice that I made when I canned up the peaches. I saved all of the skins and I cooked them down and made this beautiful juice. The color is just gorgeous. And then over here we have some blueberry pie filling and then a few different syrups, which are nice for pancakes or making like a club soda with a little bit of this added in is so good. And then on this shelf we have a lot of pickled items. These are all of our homegrown pickling cucumbers. I made pickles, and there are also some pickled carrot sticks, and then all of the relish that I made. I normally don't really like relish, but this is so good on a hamburger. We also have some onion jam and some pickled peppers that we made last year. I didn't have pickle crisp when I made them, so they're a little soft, and so we haven't really been eating them, but we'll definitely find something to use them for in the next little while here. We also have some mustard. On this shelf we have some local corn, some of our homegrown green beans, kidney beans, chickpeas. This is a pasta meat sauce that is remaining. I made a big batch of this, looks like back in February, and we ate through most of that. This is the last one. And then there is some pressure canned carrots back there. I realized that when I was canning some of my green beans, that a quart of green beans pressure cans at the same time as a pint of carrots. And so I just did those to fill up my canner basically, and because I had a lot of carrots at the time. All right, and then we have pizza sauce and taco sauce. This taco sauce is basically all of the spices that you would put into tacos, plus some onions and peppers pureed. And then we have Romano beans and what is remaining of our tomato puree. If you saw in one of my last videos, I was saying that I've been stockpiling all of our homegrown tomatoes in our freezer, and I'm going to do a big canning day with those, so that's going to replenish what we have left here. Okay, so that concludes our pantry tour. I've been canning for just over a year now. I started last year in September, and we are loving having this food available. These are simple ingredients. We know exactly what's in each jar, and it's nice to have these ingredients already prepared for us. It makes cooking dinner a lot easier, a lot healthier, and we are just loving this. I highly recommend, if you've been interested in learning how to can, that you just take the plunge. Do a little research, watch some videos on YouTube. It's really a lot easier than you think. And then I did say also on a previous video that I need to replace this pantry curtain so that it's longer all the way to the bottom shelf here. And I did pick up some fabrics, and my craft room is clean now, so I'm going to come back later in this video and show you my new pantry shelf curtain. Alright, here's how my pantry curtain turned out. I think it looks really good. I did show on one of my last videos in my thrift haul that I found a piece of fabric I wanted to use, but unfortunately it was too small, so I ended up using the original curtain panel and I just added this extension to the bottom, and I think it turned out really nice. We did end up leaving the side of the shelf open so we could still hang pots and pans there. So yeah, overall I really like how it turned out, and it keeps the light off of the jars, which is what we wanted. I did end up using that piece of blue gingham fabric for our kitchen window here, and it turned out really nice. Well, thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye!